Oh, you caught me. Okay, so yeah, no, stay tuned. There's a reason for all this tequila.
Are you almost done? I'm running out of sincerity.
Do what?
Are you almost done? I'm running out of sincerity.
Yeah, just hang on for a second. I'm videoing now. Hey, Remarkable Lifers, this is KJ. Here recently, Craig and I went to a tequila tasting event at the Lake Chapala Society. It's an event they have every several months, and you really learn a lot about tequila, what it is, all that kind of stuff. And of course, that led me down the rabbit hole of research. So I want you guys to watch what we experienced at the tequila tasting event. Here you go, check it out. Hey, Remarkable Lifers, this is KJ, and today we are at the Lake Chapala Society at a tequila tasting with several subscribers and friends.
I'm just a subscriber.
Yeah, he's just a subscriber today. So we had to step away because it's kind of loud and there's a lot of activity going on in there. But these are really cool. You pay a flat fee and you come in and you get like an appetizer snack, unlimited water, obviously. And you can go to all these different vendors' tables and they have all their tequilas set out, different kinds of liqueurs and stuff like that. And you get to taste it, and they'll teach you about it, what the difference is between a blanco and a reposado and an añejo. And it's really, really interesting. So highly recommend these events.
Ahora me voy a tomar una foto con ustedes.
Oh my, that's good.
That's some coffee.
Cafe.
Next Sunday we're going to.
Well, I try not to argue with guys bigger than me, and there aren't a lot smaller than
We're
me.
teddy bears. We don't argue. Life's too short. Reposado, añejo.
So you're double fisting it now.
Like the castle, the one with the castle in the back.
I don't. So we're back. So as you can tell from all that video footage that we had a really good time at the tequila tasting event at the Lake Chapala Society. And knowing me, I wanted to do some more research and really be able to explain some things to you guys that we learned and a little bit more information. So what I discovered is whenever we first moved here to Mexico, there's all this talk about tequila, and the common joke is, oh, you're from the US. We ship all our crap up there to you guys and we keep the good stuff here. And so, it's a nice little joke. And the funny thing is what I've discovered is tequila is like wine. There is a lot of regional differences and there's a lot of pride in the tequila manufacturing process, but it's not just tequila. Tequila is just a subset of something called mezcal. And so I want to just give you guys a little bit of quick information about all this stuff so that you're armed with the facts and what you're drinking. So there's this thing called denomination of origin. And what that is it is, of course I'm referring to my notes here, it's a designation that protects geographical status and refers to products specific to a particular region or town which convey a particular quality or characteristics of the designated area. So the first thing you want to know is mezcal. So mezcal is any beverage, any fermented beverage that is produced from the agave plant. Okay, agave is this beautiful plant. Whenever you see tequila, you think of this beautiful blue, big thorny kind of a thing, and that's correct. But there are multiple types of multiple types of agave plants, and you can create mezcal out of any of those. Tequila is a subset of mezcal. It's a very specific type of mezcal, and it is a denomination of origin. So tequila is made from a blue agave. It's the blue Weber agave, and it is produced in the state of Jalisco. It must be cultivated. It cannot be grown wild. And it is, whenever it's manufactured, they have to steam the blue agave piña, and that is tequila. Mezcal, on the other hand, is made of any agave plant, and they actually produce it by smoking the piñas of the agave plants in these big mounds. And so you'll get a smokier flavor with mezcal than you will with tequila. So let's talk about tequila at this point. Tequila comes in several different types. One of the ones that you're probably more familiar with is the blanco. Okay, this is white or blanco, and it is rarely aged more than a couple of weeks. It is the purest form of tequila. The next level is going to be called a joven or oro, and it is this tequila, but whenever they're going through the fermenting process, they add caramel coloring to it, so it's not aged. The next level is going to be a reposado, okay? And this is usually aged anywhere from 2 months to 1 year, and it's aged in oak barrels. And it gives it somewhat of a smoother flavor. It's got a golden kind of a color, and the bottle will say reposado.
Reposado, añejo.
The next level is an añejo. An añejo is aged 1 to 3 years in an oak barrel, and it gives it a darker color and a richer flavor.
Reposado, añejo.
And then you have the granddaddy, extra añejo. There's a bottle of that here. An extra añejo is aged more than 3 years in oak barrels, which gives it the darkest color and the most complex flavors. They were selling different kinds of tequila at the Lake Chapala Society Tequila Tasting, and some of the extra añejos that we saw were aged up to 10 years. They can age for quite a while, and they're done in these oak barrels. Something else that's really becoming very popular with tequilas and mezcals here is that they're becoming more artisanal, so they're changing things up. There was a distributor there who aged their reposados and their añejos in pine barrels, and it actually gave it a different flavor than what you would get from those that were aged in oak barrels. You're seeing all kinds of different things, which brings me to this magical blue bottle. This here is called, and I know I'm going to mess this word up, it's called a raicilla. And what this is also a denomination of origin beverage. It is made from a type of agave plant. Raicilla is a distilled spirit that is a traditional beverage with 300 years of history. And it is a protected denomination of origin. And this particular raicilla is made from the agave maximiliana plant. It's grown in the highlands here in Jalisco. And this actually has a very interesting flavor. It's very kind of herbally. It doesn't taste like tequila because it's not. It's something that's very different. So I would challenge you guys, if you're interested in this, understand that mezcal, tequila, raicilla, tequilas and agave beverages are like a fine wine. There's multiple flavors, varieties, all these different kinds of things, and you can go out and try them all. Oh, and by the way, don't make a margarita out of this stuff. These are beverages that should be sipped and enjoyed They're very complex. I keep going back to like a fine wine. You don't make a margarita out of wine. So go and find yourself some really good bottles of different mezcals, tequila, enjoy them, and go find your truly remarkable tequila.
Reposado, añejo.